Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing? Good morning. This is your boy, Leonard Nesmith here, bringing the good morning positive vibes on this beautiful Friday morning. How is everybody doing out there? I am doing great, feeling fantastic. You see, I'm in my army fatigue today. That means I'm in the trenches. Actually, this was a shirt we got made for autism walk. So I'm just rocking this today. I'm just feeling great, feeling good in my army fatigue. How are you doing? How are you feeling on this beautiful Friday morning? How are you doing? You know the deal. If you are rocking with me this morning, you got to say good morning to get those good morning positive vibes going. You know, it's all about attracting that positive energy, also setting yourself up in your mindset for the day, for this beautiful Friday, where we're going to accomplish any and everything that comes our way. So if you're rocking with me this morning, all you have to do is state good morning down there on this beautiful platform. Good morning, positive vibes. Make sure you hit that shared key, because you need to get these good morning positive vibes all through your network, through the people that you talk to, communicate with every single day, the people that you communicate with on text messaging, face-to-face, verbal. So, they need to get these good morning vibes. We know they need them. We go into work. We go into stores. We have family members and friends that you look at and you say to yourself, man, you need a better mindset in the morning. You need a better mindset through the day. And this is that start. So, hit that share key. Even if you have to tag them in, do that. Make sure that they get some of these good morning positive vibes, because you're going to be speaking to these individuals. They are in your network, and you need to make sure that they are positive. You need to make sure that they are feeding you just as well as you feeding them some mental strength, some positivity to get through these days. So if you're rocking with me this morning, I love you. I appreciate you. Just make sure that you state good morning so we can get that good morning positive vibes going, as well as ensure that we attract that energy back. And remember, the energy always don't come back directly. All right. The energy at times comes in so many different ways. It can come because of a blessing you was asking for. It can come because a door was shut for years and it just opened for you. It can come because you was in desperate need of help for whatever the reasons were, and somebody was there to help you. These are all the ways, just a few ways, that this positive energy. And another way, which I love to tell people, is when you out there knocking on those doors, seeking for those opportunities, this is where those doors open up, because you're giving. When you give, you get abundance back. It just comes in so many different ways. All right. So, man, it's very important that you sit there and you put yourself in a positive mindset, that you come out here, start with me, start with the good morning here, and then, you feed it through your family, or you feed it through the first individuals that you interact with, typically is your family. So if that's your wife, if that's your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, if that's your kids, your children, your sons, your daughters, your grandkids, if that's your parents, if that's your cousin, or if that's a really good friend or roommate, you want to sit here and just pump it through them, regardless to if they're a morning person or not. And I know that everyone's day starts differently. So some people days start in the morning now. Some people days actually start in the afternoon or the evening. It does not matter. What matters is when you get up, you are just in that positive mindset, and you are giving, out, letting people know, hey, I don't know what is going on in your morning, or what's going on in your day, but I'm going to sit here and give you some good morning positive vibes, or some positive vibes. So if you're rocking with me this morning, you know the deal. just state good morning down there, and I definitely will acknowledge you. All right, and make sure that you hit that shared key, because we need to get these good morning positive vibes through your network, through the people that you talk to and communicate with. And don't feel afraid to tag people in, that you definitely know that can use the good morning positive vibes. And if you're rocking with me on the replay, you can do the same. You can say good evening, good afternoon. You can tag people in. You can share. It doesn't matter. What matters is that we get these good morning positive vibes out and get these juices rolling and getting this synergies rolling and attracting all that great positive energy. So, man, it's Friday. As you can see, I am excited. A lot of people look at Friday as the end of the week. I look at Friday as the beginning of the week. I am super pumped to sit there and see what today has in store for me. I already have my day planned out. I already know what I'm going to be doing. So I am feeling super excited to know that I am in total control of my day. I already claimed my day Thursday night. So Thursday night, I already said I know that Friday is going to be amazing, fantastic, super, because of all the things that I know I'm going to be doing today. So I am pumped. I am excited. I don't want people to look at Friday as the end of the week. I want people to look at Friday as the beginning of the week and be excited about it, So listen, my deal, man, to really put yourself in a great mindset for your day, for whenever you start your day. If it's this morning, if it's this evening, or this afternoon, you want to sit here and make sure that you give thanks and be grateful for all the things that you have, as well as all the things that are coming your way. You know what I like to say? You don't need to be anywhere fancy. So if you're rocking with me right now and you did not give thanks, state where you are. State that you giving thanks right now, so everybody can know that you don't need to be in a certain location. You don't need to be in a certain place for this magic to happen. What you need to do is just to ensure that you are somewhere where you can either sit down or stand up. It really doesn't matter. What matters is the feeling and how you feel. And so I'm gonna let everybody know you could be in a bed, you could be in your bathroom, you could be in your kitchen, you could be at the workplace on the construction site, you could be in your office, you can be at home, living room, dining room, kitchen. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you take at least, I like to tell everybody, at least 5 minutes to yourself. At least 5 minutes to yourself to sit back and give thanks. I just like to tell everybody, man, you want to make sure that I always say, hey, sit down, but you can stand up. Doesn't matter whatever makes you comfortable. And, close those eyes, because you want to start to visualize all the things that you are grateful for and thankful for, right? And I always like to smile, right? So, to talk it into existence, in a really good manner and feeling good about it. All right. So, I like to sit back and just, I'm going to throw out a few things. Once again, you don't need anything fancy. All right. You don't need to say anything fancy. All you need to do is just raffle off the things that you are grateful for and thankful for. And hey, man, if you could post some of the things you are grateful for and thankful for here, so people would know, what to say, because some people don't know what to say. Some people sit there, oh man, I don't know what to say, or they think they got to have something fancy. Let's help each other out here. I start this off, hey, I am thankful for waking up this morning. I am thankful for my health. I am thankful for the health of my family. I am thankful for the health of my parents as well as my family. I am thankful for the roof that's over top of my head. I am thankful for the ability to be a provider mentally, physically, financially, and spiritually. I am thankful for having a platform where I can touch at least one person's life, or 100,000 people plus on the Good Morning Positive Vibes. I am thankful, for the cars that I drive. So these are some of the things you can be thankful for. I am thankful for all the opportunities that I was able to take advantage of. I am thankful for all the opportunities that are coming my way. And so it don't have to be anything special. You just have to ensure that you give thanks. And what that does, it piles up for you. So you have like this leader or whatever, bag or a whole bunch of things to be super grateful for, super thankful for. And when we start to attack our day, like today, right? When we start to attack it, nothing can come in our way. We can tackle any and everything that tries to derail us from life, because we have so many things to be thankful for. So check it out. This is what we're building you up for. One, boom, you got your mindset going on. So right now, this is a mindset thing, putting you in a positive mood, positive mindset, loving, caring, positivity, right? Then the second thing here is that you're building up your bag. You're building up all the things that you're grateful for, thankful for, so there's no reason not to be. So when something, issues, big, small, or medium come your way, boom, you just knock it down, handle it, keep going, and keep achieving your goals. I picked this up, just there's nothing on it, but I picked this up because you should have a list of things that you want to accomplish, and putting yourself in the right mindset, putting yourself in a position to succeed is the way. All right, so let's see who's rocking with me this morning. If you are rocking with me this morning, you know my deal. All I ask is that you state good morning, and I will definitely acknowledge you. All right, and make sure you hit that shared key, because it's very important that we get these good morning positive vibes in your network through the people that you talk to, communicate on a daily basis. And also, if you want to tag somebody in because there are one person or a few people that really can use this good morning positive vibes, please feel free to tag them in. All right, we got Anisha. Anisha, how you doing? Anisha Frazier, how are you doing? How have you been? I hope that everything is well. She says good morning with the smiley face, which is cool. All right, we got Anisha again. She says positive vibes only. That is absolutely right. Thank you for rocking with me this morning. All right, we have Melinda. Melinda, she says, good morning, Lenny. She got the big smiley face. I love that, right? She got the big smiley face. She says, happy Friday. Special. Thank you, Melinda. Hope you have a great, fantastic day. We got Takia Lee. She rocks with me every day. She got the sun icon going on. Beautiful. She says, have an amazing day. Awesome. We got Mom on here. All right, we got Anisha. Anisha says, I would like to give thanks for waking up this morning and also being able to go on a mini vacation. Woo! And she got the clap going on there. I'm giving you some claps and thumbs up too, man. There's nothing like vacation. That's something definitely to be thankful for. Have a excellent time. Have a great time. We got Mom on here. I call her Mom because she's a special lady. She's a good mother. She's a mother to a good friend of mine. So I call her Mom, So, she's awesome. Let's see what she got to say here. She says, good morning. Every day is a day of Thanksgiving, and I am thankful for my salvation. Beautiful. Mom, thank you for sharing. That is super awesome. And you are super awesome. I appreciate you to the utmost. We have Kwanda here. Kwanda says, good morning. Happy Friday. Then she got a few sons out there and a few super happy faces. That's what I'm talking about. I know Kwanda is super pumped. I love you, Kwanda, and I hope you have an amazing day. And Anisha again, she says thank you. No, thank you. I appreciate you being here. So if you're rocking with me this morning, you know the deal. I just want you to state good morning down there so we can get those good morning positive vibes going. All right, we have to attract that positive energy, which is very, very important. All right, also hit that share key. Make sure we get these good morning positive vibes to the people that you talk to every day, the people that you text with every day, because you need to ensure that the individuals that are around you are the individuals that are continuously feeding you with good morning positive vibes, or feeding you with the nutrients that you need to continue to get through these days, to continue to beast your goal list. It's very important, man. So, if there's individuals that you need to tag in because that they can use some of this positive vibes, tag them in. Don't be afraid. Hey, once again, if you're rocking with me this morning, all I ask is that you state good morning and I definitely will acknowledge you. All right, so I do got a few updates for everybody. You know, I'm moving this thing along. I'm about to blow this thing up, right? You know, my intro is done. You know, so just a few little things that I'm adding to it. So I can't wait to show everybody my intro. Hopefully, you know, I believe that my intro is cool. Hopefully you like it. Also, you know, I created a Facebook page. I'll be getting the link out, you know, to everybody. So I want everybody to make sure that they like the page, make sure that they join the page. So we probably be moving our talents over to the Good Morning Positive Vibe page. So, you know, I'll make sure I get that out to everybody very soon. And of course, you know, we're going to have the YouTube channel. We already created that, you know, as well, you know, so you'll be able to get some of this Good Morning Positive Vibes on Facebook. You're able to get some of this Good Morning Positive Vibes on YouTube. And so, you know, so regardless to what your platforms are, you know, you can subscribe there, you know, as well, and, you know, get some of those Good Morning Positive Vibes there. So I'm super duper excited about that. You know my deal. I like to hydrate. So make sure that you are hydrating, because if you are in the Northeast in the summertime, it is hot outside. So being hot outside, you need to make sure that you pump yourself, you know, with some fluids, you know, so you can sit there and stay cool. So if you're rocking with me this morning, you already know the deal. Make sure that you state good morning down there so I can acknowledge you. Also, man, you know, I'm asking everybody, you know, just to state some of the things that they are grateful for, some of the things that they are thankful for. All right, very important. You know, we got to help each other out, because some people just don't know what to say. And, you know, that's why I go on, and that's why I say, hey, you know, here are a few things that you can start. And by starting, everything is about starting, because once you start, everything else just you start to figure out. It's just the way that the world works. Once you start, once you are active, everything else just start falling in place. So I'm helping everybody with a start, you know. So hey, man, just repeat after me, you know, with those words. So you know the deal. If you are rocking with me this morning, make sure that you state good morning down there. I definitely will acknowledge you. All right, and also make sure that you hit that share key to ensure that you get these Good Morning Positive Vibes through the people in your network, so you can put yourself in position to succeed all through the day, because those are the individuals that you talk to. And if there are a person or a few people that you know can use, you know, some of this Good Morning Positive Vibe, feel free to tag them in. And, you know, you can tag them in at any given time. You can share this at any given time, regardless if you're rocking with me right now this morning, or if you are watching the replay. Doesn't matter, man. You can tag them in. You can share, you know, stay good morning, good afternoon, good evening at that time. So let's see who's rocking with me. So we got Kwanda here. Kwanda says, I love you more. She got the heart, so I love you. It says, you have an amazing day too. Thanks for the positive love every morning. Makes my day. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We got my brother right here, Bernard, man. He says, good morning, brother. Brother, man, you know, you're special, man. We building a super cool relationship. I definitely appreciate you, brother. So if you're rocking with me this morning, make sure that you state good morning so we can get those Good Morning Positive Vibes going. And also, don't be afraid to state some of the things that you are grateful for, some of the things you are thankful for, you know, just to continue on with that voice activation thing, as well as help each other out. All right, so I gave you guys my updates. You know, I got my intro, you know, that is here. You know, we're finishing up a few things on that. Super excited about that. Can't wait to share that with you. You know, also, you know, I got the Facebook page. Like I said, I created the Facebook page, so we're gonna be moving, you know, the talents to the Facebook page. So, like I said, I definitely get that out to everybody, you know. And we got Michael. Mike, what's happening, man? He says, hey, homie, mad love. Good morning. Definitely mad love to you. You know, we go way back, brother. So, you know, I hope you have a fantastic, beautiful day. Bernard say, I appreciate you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you as well. You know, so we got that going on. So, you know, for the Facebook page, you know, I want to make sure everybody join, make sure everybody like, you know, we continue on. We're going to follow in that. I get all the links out to everybody, so no worries. I make it super easy for everyone. Also, you know, we have the YouTube going on, so, you know, we blowing this thing up. All right. So one of the things I wanted to bring today was, see, I got my computer. I say, don't be afraid to recognize people for their accomplishments and their efforts. So let me repeat that one more time. Don't be afraid to recognize people for their accomplishments and efforts. Yesterday, right, I was driving home, and I actually ran up on a buddy of mine, and then first and foremost, let me just be clear, right? you know um this good morning positive vibes, I don't do for any type of recognition. Like, I really don't do it for people to, text me or to send me messages and say thanks. Now granted, when they send me messages and they say thanks, it's super energized my thing to say, man, I got to keep going. I got to keep going harder because I am accomplishing my mission. So I am thankful for the accomplishments. I am thankful for the people who recognize me, for it. But I'm letting you know that's not my reason. My mission, I think, is just to be another individual that's helping out. So this is just one of the ways that I can help people out, and I'm gonna use this platform to do so. So that's what I'm doing. That's the reason why I come on every single morning, so I can sit here and help somebody out. So a buddy of mine, ran up on me. So I got out the car, gave him some hugs, gave him some love, because we haven't actually face-to-face talk, in a while. So, we're chatting it up, man. And just in the middle of chatting it up, he sit here and tells me, he say, listen, brother, let me say something to you before we carry on with our conversation. And I'm like, what's up? What's good? And he's like, man, keep those good morning, positive vibes going. He said, because he said the other day, he had some stress going on at the job. He had, some things he was dealing with. It was an indirect situation where it led to a direct situation with some staff, some of his employees. And he said, man, watching the Good Morning Positive Vibes, put him back into his mindset that he needed to be in, because he start thinking about all the things that he is grateful for and thankful for. And with that being said, also hearing me saying, hey, we got to make sure that we in our positive, vibes, our mindset is right. He said that just turned his life around. It did a 360 right there. And he said, man, it just relieved all of the stress out of him, at that moment, and he was like, man, he said, boom. He said he felt as though it was like a light switch. He said, man, one moment he's just dealing with all this stress, about to snap out, on a few people, and then, tuned in, and then said, man, he just was able to cut the light switch on and say, let me deal with this the right way. So, truth be told is, I was happy to hear that, because I go on to every day, right? And I sit here and I tell everyone, if I touched one person's life or 100,000 people plus, right? Then, that means that I was super successful. All right. So, with that being said, I want to make sure that I didn't want to, but I want to make sure that I'm here every morning. But it's also feel great, honestly speaking, to be recognized. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure that everybody who's listening right now, you were recognized at one time, right, for something. I don't know what it is. It can be, hey man, you are a great father. It can be, hey, you are a great mother. It can be, hey, thank you for, what you did, or that speech that you gave, right? So regardless to what you were recognized for, how did it make you feel? When you was recognized for something big or small, how did it make you feel? For me, it uplifts me, right? So if I'm already on a 10, which... not out of 10, I'm normally on the 10. Talking to my buddy last night, he put me at an 18, because it's really a great feeling. It's like, wow, for my mission of coming out here, helping individuals, I actually, I'm accomplishing that, and I'm appreciative of that, and I'm thankful for that. And truthfully, I ain't looking for anything back, from this. So, with that being said, I just want to let everybody know, don't be afraid to give accomplishments and recognize people for their accomplishments and their efforts, because you know how it feels when someone recognizes you for your accomplishments or your efforts. And man, and regardless, that person can be anyone. That person can be a friend. That person can be a family member. It can be, your cousin, something that they did. It can be something your brother did, something your sister did or said. It could be something your parents did or said, your kids, your significant other, your husband, your wife. It can be anything. It can also be a coworker. It could be a action that they made that you appreciated what they did. It can be a verbal thing, something that they said. It could be a mentor. It could be one of your mentors, right? So recognize them as well, because if they're out here mentoring you and mentoring others, that honestly speaking, that recognition helps them go even harder. That recognition helps them be around a little more. That recognition allows them to say, hey, I'm going to spend an extra 5 minutes talking, to you or someone else that's really in tune with the mission, or it could be your neighbor. You can, recognize them for keeping up on their lawn. You could recognize them for keeping up on their lawn, I like to say, because that's helping the neighborhood. That's helping your personal property value. You know what I mean? So recognize it could be a neighbor. Shoot, it could be your block captain. It doesn't matter who the person is. What matters is that you see something good, you hear something good, and you recognize them for it. And the reason why you recognizing them for it is because you know how it felt to be recognized for something. It felt good. It felt great. So don't be afraid to recognize someone else for their accomplishments and their efforts. All right. It's a good thing. Once again, that's one of the things of giving. Once again, you're pumping that positivity because you're recognizing somebody for something good. All right. So if you're rocking with me this morning, you know the deal. Make sure that you state good morning down there, and I definitely will acknowledge you. All right. Very important that you do that, because we got to get those good morning positive vibes and that energy, and you got to attract that positive energy. So yeah, once again, man, don't be afraid to recognize people for their accomplishments and efforts. So if there's someone that you know right now, send them a text message, pick up that phone, give them a call. If they're right next to you, walk over to them and just let them know, hey, man, what you're doing right there is great, or what you said in that meeting was awesome. Hey, thanks for standing up for us. We really need more people like you. Or, hey, thanks for, mowing your lawn every day because you keeping the neighborhood looking great. Just recognize people. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. Actually, that's a good thing. It's a great thing. It's something that we should be doing. I got my brother Jamal here. He says, good morning, lovely day, L Money. Hey, brother, love you, man. I definitely will be hooking up with you tomorrow, I believe. So can't wait to see you guys. So yeah, and that's the thing, man. So I want everybody to know that don't be afraid to recognize people for their accomplishments and efforts. All right. So with that being said, man, today is Friday. It's another day to get right. You know what I like to say? Yesterday is over. So we like to put Thursday in the bag, crumble it up, throw it away. Today is Friday. Today is the day that you can sit here and make a change in your life. Today is the day that you can sit here and start anything that you want. Today is the day that you can sit here and say, you know what? I've been sitting on my ass for a very long time, and I'm not doing that anymore. Today is the day that you can sit here and say, you know what? I was a bad person. I'm in a leadership role, and I treat my employees wrong. I talk to my wife like trash. All I do is hammer down on my kids. I never tell them anything good. Today is the day that you can change that. Today is the day that you can say something positive to them. Today is the day that you can sit here and inspire them, build them. Today is the day that you can make a change in your life. It's you. Today is the day that you can do it. So let's take advantage of this day. God woke us up this morning to ensure that we can take advantage of today. Your day got something super special for you in it. So let's get out here. Let's be active. Let's be positive. Let's recognize people for their accomplishments and efforts. And let's sit here and make our day, make our way. I got this pen and pad right here because I just want to let everybody know, I'm not, like they're not paying me or anything like that. But I just want everybody to know that, today is a day that you can get right. So I don't care what happened last week. I don't care what happened last month. I don't care what happened last year, the last 5 years, the last 10 years, the last 15 years. What I care is that you're sitting here saying to yourself, you know what, today I'm not going to do that anymore. And today this is what I'm going to do. And with that being said, you just started today. Today is the day you can start that business. Today is the day that you can sit here and continue on the business that you started. Today is the day that you can go out and say, you know what, I'm going to go and go to college, or I'm going to go to trade school. I'm going to go and build more skill for myself, build me up. Today is the day that you're going to sit here and say, you know what, I'm going to start telling my wife, tell my husband that I love them more. I'm going to send a text message to them. That's how I'm going to start it. I'm going to roll over and give them the biggest kiss and let them know I miss them, I love them, and I love them unconditionally. Today is the day that you can do that. But if you're rocking with me this morning, make sure that you state good morning down there so we can sit here and make sure that we acknowledge you this morning. You know the deal. You got to get those good morning positive vibes attracted back to you. So today is that day. Today's Friday. I approach Friday like it's the beginning of the week. That's why I'm super excited. That's why I got my army fatigue on. I'm out, about to be in the trenches. All right. So I love every last one of you. Let me see who said here. You got Takia Lee. She says, recognition motivates you and reinforces why you do what you do. Beautiful. Well said, Takia. Thank you for sharing. And we also got Harry Pedro here. My boy Mar. He said, good morning, brother. Hey, good morning to you. I love you, man. I want you to have a fantastic day. So, like I said, yesterday is over. Today is a new day. With a new day, and if you're are awake listening to me, that means that you can sit here and accomplish any and everything that you need. So I want everybody to go out, have a fantastic day. Make sure you hit this share key, regardless if you listen to the replay. You make sure that you stay good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. I love every last one of you. I want you to take advantage of this beautiful day, regardless of what the weather looks like outside. For me, it's 90 plus degrees. I'm a summer guy. I love the summer, so I can't wait to go outside. And if it's cold, if it's rainy, it doesn't matter, because you bring the sun, you bring the sunshine. I love every last one of you. Make sure that you make today a beautiful day, a special day. Let's make some history, a change in your life. All right. With that being said, I want everybody to take advantage of the day. Have an amazing day. Talk to everyone soon. Peace.